Like many communities across the country, the Village of Pinecrest is moving forward when it comes to going green.
I'm Cindy Lerner, Mayor, Village of Pinecrest. One of the first things that I did after being elected mayor was to sign the U.S. Conference of Mayors Climate Protection Agreement, obligating me and the village to learn how we can become a more sustainable community. It's been a really exciting experience for all of us, both at the municipal level and with our residents, and we're really thrilled to be hosting our first Going Green for our future conference today. The first track is focused on government and focuses on how specifically municipalities can learn to incorporate sustainable practices and policies into their operations. The second track that we're offering next door is for our residents, and we have a series of workshops throughout the day that provide for learning how they can be more energy efficient in their home, how to seek alternate transportation, walking and biking in our community, a rain barrel workshop, a composting workshop, all kinds of opportunities for residents to learn how they can become a part of a healthy, sustainable community.
Let's take a look at what some of the experts are contributing to educate attendees.
My name is Cyrus Bedwar. I'm the Southeast Regional Manager for an organization called ICLEI USA. We're a global membership association of local governments committed to action on climate protection and sustainability. And today I'm thrilled to be here at the Pinecrest Going Green Conference. ICLEI's 5 milestones for climate protection start with doing a greenhouse gas inventory. So that's an accounting of all the greenhouse gas emissions, like carbon dioxide, that occur within your community. And the reason we do that first is so that you understand where you start from, where are the emissions coming from, and how much of them are there. From there, you'll set a target. How much do you want to reduce that amount? And that is a decision that's made by your community and your community alone. From there, you'll develop an action plan that gets you from your baseline to your target. So this will be a list of all the measures, practices, and policies that your community will take to reduce its greenhouse gas emissions a specific amount. You'll proceed into milestone 4, which is implementing that action plan. It's no good if that plan sits on a shelf. And then in milestone 5, once you've let those actions take effect and they've had an impact, you'll monitor and evaluate your progress. And after 3 to 5 years, it's recommended by ICLEI that you conduct another inventory, see where you've got, and make any adjustments you need to your overall climate action plan.
Sean McClendon. I'm the Sustainability Program Manager for Alachua County, and I was asked to come down here today to talk about some of the barriers to implementing climate change policy. Main lessons learned from our advisory board experience in trying to address these questions of climate change and rising energy costs were that we need to actively engage with the citizenry. That includes the Chamber of Commerce, our friends at the university, the community colleges. We need to involve government, but the answers don't necessarily come from government. It comes from the citizenry, and ways that we can really address the core fears of these issues and look for new opportunity areas to create new business opportunities, to perhaps find better ways, more efficient ways to save money and to regrow a new economy for our country and for our state.
Sebastian Eilert, architect of Sebastian Eilert Architecture, here at the Going Green event for the Village of Pinecrest. Very, very pleased to be part of it. We just finished a panel discussion on economic development versus sustainability and if there's a conflict. I'm one of the 3 panelists. The other 2 are around as well. It was a pleasure. We had a pretty full room, some very good feedback, and it's a great part to be part of this event for the Village of Pinecrest. Pretty much the conclusion among us panelists was that it's inevitable and it's really already happening. So looking at development and sustainability, you really have to put the 2 together.
Hi, my name is Bob Cambrick with the South Florida Regional Planning Council, which serves the counties of Broward, Monroe, Miami-Dade, and the 71 municipalities therein. I was on a panel today that basically was talking about economic development and sustainability. Is there a conflict? And what I was presenting was trying to say that, of course, there isn't a conflict between those two concepts, but we have to make sure that as we go forward and try to make sure we grow our economy, preserve jobs, get additional jobs, and stay true to the concept of sustainability, what we have to do is look at things holistically. One of the examples I gave is that we can come up with sustainable building practices that will lead to potentially energy savings and cost savings for homeowners, but those new building practices may drive up the cost of the home, making it less affordable. And the less homes that are affordable, the less opportunities there are for people who are working in restaurants, that are teachers, that are firefighters, to actually be able to afford a home in the community. And what happens then, they move miles and miles away. And so the savings from a carbon footprint point of view that you gain with that home is lost on the transportation, the use of a car and gas that person is doing. So sustainability is not only about trying to live better, but making sure that you're doing it in a way that actually makes sense. It's a holistic conversation. You're looking at all of the outcomes for all of the community and being able to get realistic rewards.
The Going Green for Our Future Fair includes several green vendors and offers educational workshops that are free and open to the public. A diversity of topics from renewable energy options to resource conservation are covered to provide residents the opportunity to learn what they can do in their lives to be more efficient and decrease their carbon footprint with long-term financial savings.
Hello, my name is Erwin Padeser. I'm with AMP Energy Concepts. Today what we were talking about was making financial sense with going green. Because my company, we deal with commercial. We go into businesses that are spending $10, $20, $30, $100,000 on energy bills monthly. And if you're going to go into businesses, especially in a time when the economy is not doing well, you have to make financial sense. You can't go in there and say, give me all this money and maybe in 10, 15 years you're going to break even on going green. You need to go in there with a plan, a way for a company to save money, to see positive cash flow, and help the environment, and to go green is the added benefit to that. Now, if you can go green and make financial sense, it's a win-win. It's a win for the economy, it's a win for your business, it's a win for the environment, and that's what we do. One of the top things a business can do is in a way that would be a quick return on investment, is if you have older air conditioned units, if you have older freezers, especially if you're a restaurant or so forth, sometimes buying new equipment isn't what's necessary. What's necessary is to optimize those, to make them work better. And you can do that without having to spend for a whole new piece of equipment.
Hello everyone, my name is Ricardo Duncan. I'm the president of a solar energy company called For Earth Energy Solutions. And today I was presenting and offering people, showing them new ways to get to solar energy. How does that fit right now in the energy sector? 50% of all pollution today is due to the way we generate energy. So renewable energy is pretty much the way to go. And I'm recommending solar energy for Florida because, again, we are the sunshine state. And a lot of people would ask me at times, what happened in the nighttime? And again, that is a very good question because the solar energy, you only use it when you need it. And the way I say to people now, I'll tell them, you know what? You get to use it when you need it the most. Between 7 o'clock in the morning all the way maybe to 6, 7 o'clock at night, you got the sun available to you. Why not use it? And again, how does that translate to you? Big cost savings. Because every time you're not using the power company's power, you get to use the sun. And that's what I recommend everybody, to go green and go solar.
Well, my name's Jordan Boyer with Electron Solar Energy. We do all the installations from solar water heating to solar electricity. The biggest thing right now is selling grid-tied systems so you can sell the electricity back to FP&L. Right now, all the rebates from the federal government are around 30%, and from the state of Florida is $4 per watt for the solar electricity panels and a $500 check from the state of Florida. So right now we've been seeing a larger influence in solar than ever. Every system that we install is engineered to 150 mile per hour hurricane winds, which is Miami-Dade building code. So if the building can withstand the hurricane, our system can easily withstand the hurricanes. All of our systems have a return on investment between 2 to 3 years for solar water heating and between 5 to 6 years for solar electricity. And the systems pay themselves off within that time and make plenty of money after that, because the systems themselves are warranted for the solar water heating for 10 years and for the solar electricity for 25 years. But they see production to 30 years, 40 years. So they'll pay themselves off multiple times over.
My name is Gil Oren. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Eco Concepts, Inc. We manufacture a line of safe and superior cleaning solutions. What we do in the lab is formulate products to protect the environment, but more importantly, perform well, be cost effective, and protect the user and animals and aquatic life in the water table. We're very proud to be providing both the public and private sector with environmentally friendly and humanly safe cleaning solutions. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Barbara McAdam from Miami-Dade County Extension Service, and we're a division of Consumer Services Department. I do the rain barrel workshops throughout the county, one each month, and we're going to just quickly talk about some of the advantages of using a rain barrel as a water conservation tool. First of all, it's going to give you a very neutral water, pH neutral water, which your plants are going to like better. You're going to hook this up to your downspouts and rain gutters if you have them. If not, we have a really cool tool that we can take the top off, and then you'll use screen and rope, and you'll put it under the roof overhang or just use it passively out in your garden. And during a heavy rainstorm, this could actually almost fill up completely in one afternoon. So you would have 60 gallons of pH neutral rainwater, which you could use to water your potted plants, any new plants that you have just planted, or great for your vegetable garden, wonderful for orchids. There's several different ways that you can utilize it. You can see here some examples of how we've set it up. We elevate it for gravity feed because it's not going to be pressurized water. So we want to get it up a little higher. Also, it's going to have a hose bib, which during the workshops you get to install. And that's the hardest part of installing a rain barrel, but it's totally doable. We'll walk you through it. And we'll also talk to you about other ways to conserve water in our outdoor environment. The Florida Yards and Neighborhoods program, which this is part of, has 9 basic principles, starting with right plant, right place. And we'll also go over some of that. We have publications which we can send to you, and we do workshops on different plant workshops throughout the county during the year. And we also work with Miami-Dade Water and Sewer. We do the outdoor irrigation assessments, and we have soil moisture sensors free for homeowners who have an irrigation system. We also have rain sensors, which will shut your irrigation system off if it rains during the cycle. Lots of tips and easy ways to save our water from the Biscayne Aquifer. We also implement the Outdoor Water Use Efficiency Program, which is funded by Miami-Dade Water and Sewer and South Florida Water Management District. And we do the irrigation assessment, let you know where you have leaks or any overspray, problems with your irrigation system. And we will give you a soil moisture sensor, and if needed, we'll also give you a rain sensor, the rain sensor will cut the irrigation system off if it starts to rain while you're irrigating. And the soil moisture sensor actually reads the level of moisture in your soil, so you don't overwater if there's enough moisture there. Lots of simple, easy ways for us to all save water and save our aquifer.
So far, you've viewed just a glimpse of what you'd encounter at the Village of Pinecrest Going Green for Our Future Fair. Be sure to check in regularly with the Village of Pinecrest website for future events that will enrich your life, community, and world.